What's up, Hobbyist? Welcome again to another Dragon Ball Super card game content, and right now I'm gonna do a deck profile. Nice. Alright, so recently our local tournaments here in the Philippines resumed, but we only do Discord tournament, an online webcam tournament. So uh, I I recently joined our tournament, and I'm so happy to be back at this game. And I'm really excited to share my first deck after after set 9. When I think set 9 Universal Onslaught is the last time I played Dragon Ball Super card game, uh, and because of the pandemic I stopped playing, stopped buying. So I'm really glad that I'm back into the ball game. So you've been wondering why I'm making a deck of set 1 leader. Yes guys, this is a set 1 Frieza leader from the very first set, and this is a very old leader, but with some new cards from the latest Battle Evolution set. I think this Frieza has boosted up. So I really like try to revive the old leaders. So for the next couple of deck profiles that I'm gonna be posting, that I'm gonna be doing, is some old leaders, right? So just bear with me. I really don't want to be in the wave of meta decks. I really want to do some out of the box decks, or something unusual decks that would really love to play, and just to enjoy the card game. I know meta has been doing so well right now, been winning tournaments, but there are so many leaders out there. There are so many card pieces out there that can be worked around. So I'm really loving to make decks that's not usual in the local. So yeah, so let's begin. This is a set 1 leader, guys. This is Golden Frieza, yeah, from set 1. So just a refresher, the ability of this Golden Frieza is active main. Once per turn, place one of your Frieza army battle card in your drop area, then choose up to one of your energy, switches to active mode, then draw one card. So this is a really good card to manipulate your Frieza army cards and play, span it, and then draw one. It's a really good for drawing in a non-awakened side of the leader. And so when this card's awakened in 4 life, you draw 2 cards. So in the awakened side, it's the same thing, but the difference is when you sacrifice one of your Frieza army card in your battle area, you get to untap 2 of your energy and then draw 1. So imagine you're manipulating your energy, untapping it. It's not like a blue, because since set 1, blue is always manipulating energy, untapping energy resource. So this Golden Frieza is so good with that. So I'm really happy that this Frieza is still keeping in line in the battle area, in the meta right now. So and another skill is auto. One of skill, when these cards attack, draw one. The usual auto card skill. So let's go to the deck. So first off, 4 copy of this Dodoria, the Emperor's Attendant. This is a set 1 super combo. Set 1 doesn't have yet super combo ability skill. I think they put it in set 3, set 4. I really forgot what set did they put ability of super combo, but this is a super combo, guys. This is in the Errata's page in the Dragon Ball website, that set 1 super combos are super combos. So we have that 4. Okay, 4 of the Dodorias. Of course, this Avenging Frieza. Avenging Frieza is one of the staple of this deck. When you play this card, look up the top 3 from the top of your deck. Choose up to one Frieza army with the energy cost of 2 or less and add it to your hand. So this is a good card to get some pieces that you need in your deck, because there's a lot of low cost energy that you'll be needing in this deck to make it work. So yeah, we have 4 of it, 4 copies. And then this is from the expansion set, the Frieza's Malicious trick. This is one of the cards for you to have the Set Awaken. Later I'm gonna tell you the how this deck works. So right now I'm just gonna tell you all about the card. So Frieza Malicious trick. When this card is placed in your drop area from a battle area, you may choose one of your life and add it to your hand. If you do, choose up to one Frieza card from your hand with energy cost of 2 or less other than Frieza Malicious trick and play it. So it's a really good combo with the leader's ability that you can sacrifice one of your Frieza army. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you all about it. So 4 copies of it. Oh, sorry. 4 copies of it. And then this military command Frieza is a blocker, and when this card is KO, choose up to one Frieza card with the energy cost of 3 from your hand and play it. So this is a good blocker for you to play at a low cost. And then of course 3 Ginyu, skillless Ginyu, but this is a Frieza army, so it's a 3-drop 30k vanilla. 3 of it. And then 3 of the Frieza striking back. By the way, this military command Frieza is from set 5. This Ginyu is from set 5 also. And this Frieza striking back is a promo way back. I forgot which set, maybe set 5. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card and switches to rest mode. When this card KOs an opponent battle card, choose up to one of your yellow skillless Frieza battle card, then energy goes 3 or less from your deck or drop area and play it. Then shuffle your deck if you look correct. So this is basically the target of this Frieza striking back when he KO an opponent's battle card. So 3 of it. And this Mega Frieza Full Assault is from the latest set, Evolution Booster Pack. It has a auto 1 cost if your leader card is a mono yellow and it's your opponent's turn. When you active a yellow extra card, play the card from your hand and you can play copies of this card for the turn. And when this card is played, look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck and add up to 1 mono yellow Frieza card among them to your hand and shuffle your deck. So this is a really good card on your opponent's turn. When you activate a negate, you can activate its auto and then play it and then look again for another extra negate in the top 5 cards of your deck if you have it. So it's a really good recursion for negates. These 2 copies of it. And this is a Clan of Terror Mecha Frieza from set 1 promo. This is one of the most highlighted cards way back there, because when you play this card, your opponent reveal their hand, then choose up to one of the battle card among it, and your opponent plays that battle card in battle area in rest mode. So imagine if you manage to get to pick your opponent's hand and you see a super combo out there, and when you're gonna go for the win, you can play the super combo in rest mode so that your opponent cannot use it. So it's a really good card for ending the game. So 4 copies of it. 4 copies of it. And one of the main cards for your Rincon is this Occupation of Frieza. It's also a promo from set 1. Set 2, I guess this is a promo set 2. This is a double strike and it has an active main. Place 2 of your yellow battle cards other than Frieza. Other than this card in drop area, choose up to 1 Golden Frieza Resurrected from your hand and evolve it. Then this card, and if you do, draw 2 cards. So basically you really need this for your win con so that you can evolve this, so 3 copies of it into this, the Golden Frieza Resurrected Terror from Series 1 SR. So it has an evolve, but obviously because of the active main of this, you won't need to pay the 6 cost evolve in your Frieza, but this is the shortcut for playing this big drop, and it has a triple strike 30k, and it has an auto when a card evolves into this card. Place, take note of the word place all rest mode battle cards except for this card in your drop area. So it doesn't choose. So imagine if your opponent battle card is in rest mode, and even though it has barrier, you need to place it in their drop area because this card doesn't say choose, but they say place all battle cards in rest mode in their drop area. But the second part of the skill is choose all though, so this won't affect the barrier cards. Choose all active mode battle card except for this card and switch in the rest mode. So if your opponent has a barrier blocker, you cannot affect it in the second part of the skill to rest it. So but the first part of the ability is really cool, so that even though your opponent has barrier, you can place all of them in the drop area. So if they survive your attack, at least you wipe their board with this Golden Frieza. So yeah, this is one of your win con in this deck. The 7-drop triple strike Golden Frieza. This is from set 1. And of course, since Bad Ring got banned in the rules today, this one of one of my great cards from expansion set, the counter cooler. It does do pay a high cost because Bad Ring is just 1 but just 3, but I think in some situational game this would be a very good card if you manage to have more energy. So when you play this card, draw 1 card, then if you have 6 more cards in rest mode, then draw another card. So this is a good counter when you play it. You can also use this as a combo if you go for a win con. Okay, so 2 of it. So let's go to the extra cards. So this is one of the print from the also guys, Avenging Frieza is one of the reprint from the Battle Evolution set. So it's really good. It's really good right now to set up this kind of deck because it has reprints from the Battle Evolution. So this is one of the another reprints from Battle Evolution, the Frieza Skull. This is from set 1. What does it do? Choose 1 Frieza army card with energy costs of 2 or less from your deck and play it in rest mode. So imagine you have a lot of targets. You have Avenging Frieza, you have the Frieza Malicious trick, and the military command Frieza. They can be all your target. Okay, don't target your super combo and play in rest mode, it could die. So okay, I'm gonna tell you more about the combination of these cards. Alright, of course, one of the staple in yellow is the Flying Nimbus. It's a negate, and you all know what does this do, but just for a refresher, when you counter your opponent can only do 1 attack, 1 more battle card, 1 leader, and 1 unison. Way back when there's no unison yet, this is when your opponent attack with their battle card and you negate it with this, your opponent can only attack 1 more battle card and their leader. But right now, it has unison, so it doesn't cover unison, so your opponent can still attack with their unison. But this is still a good for you to buy 1 more round. This is it's a really good card because what does this do? Active battle. If your leader card is yellow, choose up to 1 of your leader or battle cards and it gets 15,000 power for the duration of the turn. Imagine plus 1 cost 15k power boost to your battle card or leader. It has an auto. If all of your energy is yellow, basically this is a mono yellow deck. When you're active this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier, and negate its scale for the duration of the turn. So this is a really good card, especially for defending because if your opponent has triple strike or double strike, and you can negate their double strike or triple strike with, so that they cannot end you with their finishing card. So this is a really good negate, and of course a boost of cards. So 2 of it, and the Senior Burst Nightmare from Evolution Booster Pack. This is a really great card for you to play one of the clan of your Terror Mecha Frieza, because just for 2 energy, if your leader card is mono yellow and have a 3 more energy, choose up to 1 yellow Frieza card with Mecha in its name, and energy goes to 4 in your hand and play it, and you cannot play any more of this card in the turn. So this is a really good shortcut for playing this in your 3rd turn. Okay, so 2 of it, and this is one of my favorite negates also in the latest set from the Battle Evolution. Counter attack. If your leader card is a mono yellow, negate the attack, then play one of the Frieza Army token with 10,000 power and it gains a blocker. Imagine you negate the attack and then you summon a blocker, so your next opponent attack, you can block it with a blocker. I don't still have the Frieza Army token, but I think this is the same as Frieza Army token, Shield Army token. It's taken power, no super combo, but it will gain blocker. So, and you can use this card. If you have 5 or less, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand by adding 1 card from your life, and you cannot and you can play this card without paying its energy cost, just getting your life. So yeah, 3 of it, and one of my most favorite card that has been errated in the game is the Cold Bloodlust. I really love. That's why I play Mecha Frieza, because of the Gold Bloodlust, but it got errated. You only need 1 copy of this card in your deck, so it's so sad, because it's one of my favorite buy round turn, because when your opponents plays a big card, just negate your skill, so they're gonna be vanilla, of course. But yeah, they turn it to 1 of each copy, so you can only play this card if your leader is a Frieza Army card. So yeah, so basically the combo of this deck is you need to have this in your hand first or this. Okay, so basically if you have this, you freeze a call, your target would be this, the Malicious Frieza. You target to play it in rest mode, and then use your abilities, use your leader's ability to sacrifice this on top 1 of your energy, draw 1 card, and then take 1 card of your life. And then you can play a Frieza card. You can play a Frieza card from your hand with Argus to Arde. So either you can play this, your blocker, or you can play this Avenging Frieza for to get another Frieza Army card in your deck. So basically on your first 3 turns, you're just gonna build, and you're just gonna awaken yourself, or just set up your board, so that in your turn 4, you can play this, either this on your 3rd turn, using your worst nightmare, or turn 4 you could also play this as long as you have other 2 battle cards in your area, and then you sacrifice 2 of your battle cards, and then evolve this in the Golden Frieza, Resurrected Terror. Yeah, and it could give you the win con, as long you make your opponent life down to 3. I mean, it's safe to play this card, to evolve this card, and end it. If you haven't, if you play this with full of your energy, on top, and you then get to finish your opponent, you can sacrifice this card so that you can untap 2 of your energy and draw 1 card and try to defend your round next round, and try to win again with the Clan of Terror Frieza or another of these occupation. But obviously in the next round you cannot do the evolve, because you don't have any more cards to sacrifice in battle area. But you can end it with Clan of Terror Mecha Frieza in this in the next round. Also, you can add, I think you can add the SCR Shenron here, the SCR from the the Shenron, which reduce its cost for every 1 cost energy in your drop era. So basically, you have a lot of 1 cost energy in your drop era. You have this Avenging Frieza, you have the Cold Bloodlust, you have the Frieza Skull, so you have the Nimbus, you have the Vegeta Final Flash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you have 15 1 cost draft Frieza. I 1 cost card in your deck, so you can reduce that SER in your next round, so that you can play it in your next round. I'm sorry about that. And yeah, I do have that SER Shenron, but I did not put it in the deck because I want to try a full Frieza deck in this deck. So another type of gameplay of this card is which is this. If this card got knocked out, so basically this will be got knocked out in your opponent's turn when you use the blocker. You can play a Frieza with energy cost of 3 from your hand and play it. So basically this is your target, because Frieza only, not Frieza army. It's a Frieza. So when you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle card and switch to rest mode. So in your next turn, you try to kill one of your opponent's battle cards so that you could summon this big guy from your drop area or your deck. So it's another way around of playing this deck, not like playing the occupation or after Frieza. So you can put pressure on your opponents with this big drop and with this Clan of Terror. So basically just playing around of it in your deck, and just get to know deeply your cards on how to play. But basically that's how I play this deck, playing around it with the in my couple of first turn, the Avenging Frieza, the Frieza Skull, the Frieza's Malicious Trick to self-awaken, set up my blockers for defending the opponent, and checking their card sign with Clan of Terror Frieza. And if I do get all the info I need, I can now play this occupation to evolve it to the Golden Frieza Resurrected Terror, and play more around of it with this military Command Frieza and this Ginyu and Frieza Strike and Brack. So basically just a basic deck. I think this is a budgeted deck. It has no SR other than this Golden Frieza. So yeah, this is my deck. So I think I'm gonna improve this in the next set in the Supreme Rivalry. I think I'm gonna make this yellow-green deck. So let's see about that, and gonna try. So next deck profile, I think would be another old deck from set 2. So stay tuned for it. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you like this deck profile. I hope it gives you idea. I hope it gives you some motivation in playing Frieza again, even though there's only one Bloodlust in the entire deck. But this card, guys, is just a 50 card deck. I haven't put any Unison yet. Maybe if you have any idea what kind of Unison card I should put in this deck, please comment down below, or anything you would like to add, anything would you like to suggest. Just comment down below what do you think need to improve to this in this deck, because I really like to play this deck a lot more. So yeah, if you have any suggestion or any idea you would like to share, just comment down below. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoy and learn something in this deck profile. So stay tuned for another deck profile from series 2. Yeah, from series 2 deck profile. So thanks guys for watching. See you again. Thanks, Hobbyist. Bye.